What up, YouTube? Jaymsta TV, man. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today, we got a Jimmy High Roller video. Title is "We Need to Have a Conversation About Wemby." Let's see what Jimmy High Roller's talking about, man.
Basketball. Seen a lot of players come and go. I've seen players take over the game, change the game,
Hold
climb
on.
the mountain.
Before my bad, yeah, I'm pausing it early. I'm pausing it early today. Before we even start this video, let me say this: Wemby's the MVP this year. Wemby's definitely the MVP this year. By far, my favorite player to watch. Him and Maxey. And Austin Reeves is my three favorite players right now. Gotta add Luca for the fourth. We're gonna do the fifth too. Who's the fifth person I like to watch? Now we're just gonna do them four. Luca, AI, Wemby, and Maxey. My four favorite players right now. But let's go ahead and let's start the video back up, twin.
Of NBA greats, I've seen a lot, but I have never in my life seen anything like Victor Wembanyama. And after what we've witnessed over the past week, many NBA fans, including myself, are left with a question that we didn't think we'd be asking, and certainly not this early. Is Victor Wembanyama the best basketball talent we have ever seen?
A figment of our basketball imaginations.
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. A new NBA season is upon us. $100 in it can make. What you're about to see is a play that only one person on the planet can make.
Clowney trying to go right back at KJ. Wembanyama right there. And then again, came over late.
Oh, we're gonna
Martin
wait this
misses the three. Champagny secures it.
Oh wait, look how high he just got on the backboard.
What
y'all.
you're about to see is a play that only one person on the planet can
Look
make.
how high Wemby just got on the he
Clowney trying to go right back at KJ. Wembanyama right there.
Two blocks in a row.
Came over late. Martin misses the three. Champagny secures it. 2 for 1 if the Spurs want it. Wembanyama wants it. From the logo.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. What 7-footer y'all know that's doing this? Wemby might be the GOAT, bro. He might be the GOAT. What 7-footer do y'all know that's doing this right now, bro? Besides KD.
Martin misses
Folks got 2 blocks.
the three. Champagny secures it. 2 for 1
He
if the
slowly
Spurs
ran up
want
the
it.
court. Pull up 3.
Wembanyama wants it. From the logo.
Wemby gets back-to-back blocks at the rim, then takes the ball coast to coast and puts in a 30-footer.
He's
If you
open.
didn't see this with your own eyes, you'd think it was a work of fiction. It
Nah,
isn't
real
fair,
talk.
really, for a player of Wemby's size to be able to do this. But these are not highlights. This is just what his game looks like. Like this play here, where Wemby puts on a spin move from outside the elbow and not only dunks it, he almost spun his way past the rim. Or this play here, where he has 1 foot outside of the paint on this drive. The ball already passed him at this point, and yet he somehow pins it against the glass on the opposite side. Wemby went from here to here in less than a second. Or how about this play here, where Herb Jones draws Wemby away from the rim and gets him to bite on the fake. Victor is out of position. His back is to the ball. He's trying to guard 2 guys at the same time. Take a wild guess at how this play ends.
Bring a lot of jobs and allow the rodeo to flourish as well.
Yeah, he blocked it. But of all the reality-altering plays Wemby has made in just his first week of this NBA season, there was one play in
Y'all see how Wemby just did that 360? It didn't even look that crazy because Broski's literally 10 feet tall. He's right at the rim. He just did a
at
whole
the same
360
time.
right there.
Take a wild guess at how this play ends.
Bring a lot of jobs and allow the
Look
rodeo
at this
to flourish
360
as
that
well.
Wemby just
Yeah,
did.
he blocked it. But of all the reality-altering plays Wemby
looks
has made
crazy,
in
but it
just his
don't look
first
as
week of
crazy
this
as it
NBA
should, though.
season,
Like, we
there was
don't
one
use
play in
this.
particular
It's
that had
supposed to be
fans
doing
around the world questioning everything they knew about basketball.
Lively denied emphatically by Wembanyama.
It's like playing against your dad in the driveway when you're 8 years old. What do?
Wemby three. You bet. Plus the foul.
To answer the
I ain't
commentator's
gonna
question,
lie. Hold on.
there
We
is
gotta
nothing
run
you
that
can
back.
do.
That was crazy.
Denied
First of all-
emphatically by Wembanyama.
Hold on.
Yeah, he blocked it. But of all the reality-altering plays,
Emphatically by Wembanyama.
how this play, fans around the world questioning everything they knew about
My bad.
basketball.
Y'all had to come back. Look at
Lively
first he beat his
denied
shot. He beat that through it.
emphatically by
Then he came down
Wembanyama.
court.
It's like playing against your dad in the driveway when you're 8 years
Oh
old.
my God.
What
Ooh.
do?
Bye.
Wemby three. You bet.
Hey, I watched this live. That was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
To answer the commentator's question, there is nothing you can do. I just watched a 7'6" demigod make a 7-footer look like a child, then take him down the court to hit him with a tween crossover behind the back step back 3 for an and one. And in an instant, it felt like everything I knew about the game of basketball was wrong. We knew the concept of Victor Wembanyama. We saw the frame and the competitiveness.
In all seriousness, no, I told y'all Wemby is the MVP of this year. You feel me? He's going crazy right now. And he looks different, y'all. Like he really looked like he ain't shooting as many threes as he was last year. You feel me? This year he's up on that rim. He's up on the rim, literally. Like he's the same height as the rim, and he's dunking everything. He's doing it hard. He's going crazy.
And we saw flashes of what he was capable of. And through his first 2 seasons, it felt like we saw where his game was heading. But what we witnessed in just his first 4 games of this season has blown the top off of all of that. Coming into the season, Victor was ranked as the 5th best player in the league according to most sources. And this, to many fans, felt like a gross overestimation, especially since he was sidelined for the second half of last season. Sure, but what we witnessed in just his first 4 games of this season has blown the top off of all of that. Coming into the season, Victor was ranked as the 5th best player in the league according to most sources.
The 5th best
and
player
this,
is kind
to
of
many
crazy.
fans, felt like a gross overestimation.
Can we name 5 players better than Wemby? Number 5 though. Number 5, I'm gonna say Jokic is better than Wemby. Jokic is for sure better than Wemby. SGA better than Wemby. Still give me LeBron over Wemby, bro. Give me LeBron over Wemby. Give me Luka over Wemby. Who else? Am I missing anybody? Give me Giannis over Wemby. I don't know though, cause he been looking crazy this year. But this was before the season started, bro. I mean, it's 5. I think Wemby's top 10. He was top 10 before the season. He might be top 5 right now, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Especially since he was sidelined for the second half of last season. Sure, we knew he was probably going to take a leap this season, but nobody was expecting this. Through 4 games, Victor is averaging 31 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 blocks a game on nearly 60-40-80 splits. 31, 14.
Come on, Charlie, use your new door. Let's go. I said go! Silly dog, I'm gonna trade you for a cat. Red Bull gives you wings.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta do something about these ads.
Left foot, right foot, 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 J1.
ASAP.
And 5 while playing only 32 minutes a night. Stats that jump off the box score as an early MVP favorite. But what has really warped my brain over the last week is just how much his stats, as incredible as they are underselling just how monumental Wemby has been. On defense, he is a black hole. Anything that comes near him is either sent away or redirected. His 5 blocks a night aren't even capturing how offenses are legitimately avoiding him and anything around the rim when he's down there. In their game against the Raptors, I counted 10.
For real though, gang. Like, if you watch Wemby play, they don't even want to go in the paint when Wemby's in there. Understandably though, because he's blocking everything. He's 8 foot tall, gang. He's blocking everything.
Different instances where a player passed up on their drive, picked up their dribble, or just avoided what should have been an easy look just because of Wemby's presence alone. 10 times. Look at this last one here. RJ Barrett blows past Devin Vassell, sees Wemby and just, here, you take it. I promise you, RJ was not planning on rifling a chest pass to his teammate standing 3 feet away from him after beating his man off the dribble. He just saw Wemby and panicked. How exactly do you measure this panic factor? Because this doesn't really show up in the box score. But you know what does? According to the NBA's head-to-head matchup tool, so far this season, Wemby has guarded 40 different players. That's about 10 different players each game. He's seen every look you can get. And in total, these 40 players shot 64 times throughout 4 games. Out of these 64 shots, they made 19 of them. Wemby's matchups this season have a field goal percentage.
19 out of 64 is crazy. Let's do some quick math real quick. Let's do some real quick math. That would be, let me use my brain skills. Y'all. I can't do it. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot.
Percentage of 29.7%.
Listen, bro, don't judge me. It's early in the morning, bro. It's 5:14 in the morning, y'all, and I'm making this video. So my math skills will be a little better later on, but
nearly 21% worse than when he's not guarding them. The kid is single-handedly breaking offenses. And
29%
speaking
is
of
crazy. I
offense,
would've got
whatever
that.
he worked on with Hakeem in the
My brain
offseason,
foot.
it's working. The league should have terminated those workouts the moment those
Bro,
photos surfaced.
for real though, bro, you can see the difference. He been working with KG. Who Wemby been working with? KG, Hakeem. I even seen folks in China he was hooping. I knew he was gonna come back crazy.
Because now it's too late and we're all in trouble. Abandoning his three-point heavy shot selection from last season, Wemby is now working from virtually every spot on the court. He's facing up from the elbow, he's getting his back to the basket and just going over whoever's attempting to guard him. He's added this footwork to his game that is almost startling
look
to
at him.
watch, not just because of how rare this skill
Y'all
is.
see he took all the threes he done took have been like heat check threes. He ain't just taking threes out the blue. Y'all see how he's getting in that lane? You feel me? He's getting in that lane for real now. Like, he ain't playing around.
In today's league, but also because no human being of his size should be able to move like that. And he's got this mid-range bag now that has really opened up his game. How exactly do you stop a player who's a good enough shooter that you have to respect his jumper and crowd him, but can also get to the rim in about one step from anywhere on the court? How do you stop this? How do you stop this? Oh, I know. You can't. Wemby is one hezzy pull-up away from being a KD Hakeem hybrid. And as twisted as it sounds, that still feels like I'm selling his game.
My name Jimmy Harrell just said a KD and Hakeem hybrid, bro. And he is absolutely correct. Like, what do you do about this, bro? What do you do about this? You can't stop it.
Short. He has been playing so out of his mind this past week, it genuinely felt like there was a mass awakening among NBA fans around the world. A fracture in basketball's timeline. Am I watching the most talented player to ever touch a basketball? Not in terms of greatness or accomplishments or any of that, but just sheer ability and potential. For a brief moment, the thought did.
Is Wemby the most talented player ever? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Off face value, bro. He's 7'10". He's 7'10", bro. 7'10". He blocks, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can do everything. It's just insane. Do I think I can't even put my take on it. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Is Wemby the most skilled player ever, bro? Let me know in the comments, y'all.
Crossed my mind, but I knew that was a terrible overreaction to a great opening game and opening week. But then I saw the reactions from other fans, and the more I saw, the more I realized I wasn't alone. This reaction was almost universal.
He looked at Anthony Davis and treated him like an 8th grader.
He abused them. With all due respect to AD, he abused them.
I've never thought this way about like Jokic and SGA.
Bro, I seen AD stand. When you see AD stand next to Wemby, bro, he look like he's like 6'4", but he's really 7 foot. Cause that's how tall Wemby is. That's crazy.
Even LeBron, who I think is the greatest of all time, this kid is different. I hope to God he stays healthy because he has a chance to be the greatest player of all time.
I agree, and truly.
Nah, for real, the only thing stopping Wemby in his career is his health. Like, can he stay healthy? I don't know, bro. I hope he does. Like, if he do, then he's gonna take the league over. He already done did for real. Like, he's going crazy.
A talent we've probably never seen before, and we never will again.
But what he did in that game, my eyes are seeing something that I don't think I've seen before. That 100%. I can't compare him to anybody. For all of the years we've been watching basketball, I can't compare him to anybody.
They should call him CGI because it just doesn't seem real sometimes when you're watching.
We've never seen Wemby. We've never seen no shit like Wemby.
Like, I'm watching him and I'm like, I'm not really sure how you defend it. You don't really defend this.
It broke my basketball brain.
There's tacos.
It broke my
Then there's
basketball
Zaxby's
brain.
chicken finger tacos. Get them.
Yeah, we not trying to hear no Zaxby's ad, bro. Chicken tacos at Zaxby's is crazy. Taco Tuesday at Zaxby's. Taco Tuesdays at Zaxby's is crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We coming back with no ads real soon, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is the last video I'm gonna have with some ads in it.
In a league stacked with the most talent it's ever had, might be the best player in the world. But then you watch him play, and the idea of him being the best is easier to imagine than his actual game itself. The best way I can describe Victor Wembanyama's game is that It feels like he's a cheat code, like he's got real life hacks and he's just shamelessly spamming them at his convenience. I know he's not cheating, but he's so unfair that it feels like he is. And personally, in all my years of watching the NBA, there's only been one other player that genuinely felt like he was hacking the game. As great as he was, LeBron, even at his peak, felt like he was still human.
LeBron!
There were moments in the late 2000s where his size and speed were almost cheat code territory, but it never felt unfair. Some consider prime Kevin Durant a cheat code. 7-footer with a tight handle shooting 50, 40, 90. Absurd. Unicorn. But for me, not quite cheat code territory. Same goes for Jokic. A combination of brute strength, skill, and omnipresence that approaches the threshold, but doesn't quite cross it. The only player that I've seen with my own two eyes that actually felt like he was bending and breaking the game I love was 2016 Steph Curry. I remember what it felt like. I remember thinking he couldn't keep it up, that he would regress back to the mean. I vividly recall watching him and thinking there is no way someone is actually this good at shooting the ball. I remember thinking to myself, I have never seen another player like this. A human cheat code. Although I didn't watch it while it was happening, prime Shaquille O'Neal is the other 21st century cheat code. A player so big and strong and athletic that it didn't matter how simple and redundant his game was. What exactly are you going to do about it? Victor Wembanyama has now entered cheat code territory. It is simply unfair for a player to be this smooth, agile, huge, skilled, instinctive, and competitive. Where's the drawbacks? The weaknesses? I recently did a video about the advantage of size in basketball and how if a player was big enough, their size would grant them the ultimate advantage. Pair that with skill and mobility, and he would essentially break basketball. In theory, it sounds awesome, but it's just not possible. There's always going to be some limitation. They're either too big or too stiff or not skilled enough or injury prone. But after seeing what the Monks did to Wemby,
I ain't gonna lie, but you gotta think eventually somebody is gonna break the barrier. And Wemby, he just done broke the barrier. Like he can do everything. It doesn't happen. Like it was bound to happen, and Wemby done did it. Like that's just what it is.
I have had to readjust my brain to the fact that a player like this does in fact exist. An archetype so unrealistic, even video games won't let you conjure it up. He just makes everyone else and everything else look really normal. These are all giants, all freak athletes for the most part, and he makes them look like you and me. He just looks so different out there that it's like he's actually preparing for another league above the NBA, and this is just a pit stop for him to polish his game along the way. But no, it's the best league on the planet, and he's an alien not from it. Someone said this must have been how basketball fans felt when they first saw Wilt Chamberlain in the late 50s. And that person is probably right. A once-in-a-lifetime physical specimen that just shatters the reality of what you thought was possible on a basketball court. It's not often that players both active and retired concede that they're witnessing something they've never seen before. And this almost never happens, where young fans, old fans, the media, everyone is anointing a player who has yet to turn all their talents into something worthy of hoisting above their head. But the reactions we're seeing to Wemby's game and his talent are not exaggerated. They're not premature. Victor Wembanyama is here, and he really is just that good.
Well, yeah, that's the end of the video. Yeah, Wemby's on a whole nother level right now. But that's the end of the video. Like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if y'all want to see more videos like this. It's your boy Jaymsta. We out.